Should you enter a fistfight, guards will not interfere.
Come in, Altair. I trust you are well rested? Ready for your remaining trials?
I am, but I'd speak with you first. I have questions.
Ask then. I'll do my best to answer.
The merchant king of Damas murdered the nobles who ruled his city. Majd-ad-Din in Jerusalem used fear to force his people into submission. I suspect William meant to murder Richard and hold Akka with his troops. These men were meant to aid their leaders. Instead, they chose to betray them. What I do not understand is why.
Is the answer not obvious? The Templars desire control. Each man, as you've noted, wanted to claim their cities in the Templar name, that the Templars themselves might rule the Holy Land and eventually beyond. But they cannot succeed in their mission.
Why is that?
Their plans depend upon the Templar treasure, the Peace of Eden. But we hold it now, and they cannot hope to achieve their goals without it.
What is this treasure?
It is temptation.
It's just a piece of silver.
Look at it.
What am I supposed to see?
This piece of silver cast out Adam and Eve. It turned staves into snakes, parted and closed the Red Sea. Ares used it to start the Trojan War, and with it a poor carpenter turned water into wine.
It seems rather plain for all the power you claim it has. How does it work?
He who holds it commands the hearts and minds of whoever looks upon it, whoever tastes of it, as they say.
Then Gagne's men?
An experiment. Herbs used to simulate its effects, to be ready for when they held it.
Talel supplied them. Tamir equipped them. They were preparing for something. But what?
War.
And the others, the men who ruled the cities, they meant to gather up their people, make them like Gagne's men.
The perfect citizens, the perfect soldiers, a perfect world.
Robert de Sable must never have this back.
So long as he and his brothers live, they will try.
Then they must be destroyed.
Which is what I've had you doing. There are 2 more Templars who require your attention. One in Akka, known as Sibran. One in Damas, called Jubair. Visit with the Bureau leaders. They'll instruct you further.
As you wish.
Be quick about it. No doubt Robert de Sable is made nervous by our continued success. His remaining followers will do their best to expose you. They know you come, the man in the white hood. They'll be looking for you.
They won't find me. I'm but a blade in the crowd.
Here, my gift to you, in gratitude for the good work you've done.
He better not cause any trouble. What is he doing? What a fool! What is he running from? Where is he going?
What will cause him to run like that?
Use free running to escape from a fight when
Come no further.
Altair, your name is on everybody's lips these days, and for once their words are kind. If you're truly a changed man, perhaps you'd be willing to do me a favor. Jubair has employed certain merchants to spy on the citizens for him. They feed him names in exchange for gold. You'd be doing all the city a great service if you were to find these merchants and destroy their stalls. This should end their evil.
Finest wares in all the land.
Just a few coins.
All right, incident! Filthy heretic! Out of the way! Death to the infidels!
Why would he do that?
I don't know what he wants.
Such a strange man.
Has he gone mad?
Kalabalığın içine karışmayı seviyor. Kimsenin sizi kandırmasına izin vermeyin.
He was nearby.
You've done a good thing today, Altair. In exchange, I'll share my knowledge with you. Your target is likely to be dressed, much like his followers. So here is how to distinguish him from the others. He wears rich golden robes and carries with him a large pouch. Find him, brother. Make him feel pain.
You are not allowed to be here. Leave.
All I ask
Bad news, brother. I killed a Templar this morning. Well, I suppose that's actually good news. I even found a letter on him which I gave to Namayir, who said he'd find you and deliver it. But from the look in your face, I suspect this hasn't happened. Go on then. Don't waste any more time with me. Seek Namayir and get that letter.
I have nothing. My family is dying. Could you spare a few coins? A few coins. All I ask.
Ne yapıyor bu aptal?
Surrounded by false knowledge, created by wicked men who seek dominion over your minds. Locked away, they might still be discovered. But once burned,
Leave this place.
come back now. You have no business here. Leave.
Altair, here. Take this. I've been looking everywhere for you. Now I can finally return to Masyaf. Last time I offered to do someone a favor.
You must not trespass here.
No,
Seek
you don't
dominion over your
understand.
minds.
Benden bir daha kaçamayacaksın. Çekil önümden yoksa ederim. Çekil önümden yoksa ederim. Kaçman fayda etmez. Beni yenemeyeceksin. You will end your life. You'll never get away. Biraz da kaybettim. Seni gözüm kapalı bile yenerim. Beni yenemeyeceksin. You won't get away. Gel buraya. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Geber kafir! Beni yiyemeyeceksin. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? I will have you! Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
Turn back now. You saw what happened here. Over here! Once he was a teacher, a false prophet of their lives. But then the way was made clear to Jubair.
Altair, my friend, you have become quite the wanted man, as am I. I must prepare my family for the trip back to the safety of Masayef this afternoon. Could you finish my last assignment in exchange for information? Some men must be eliminated in Jubair's quarter. Be fast, my friend.
He saw what must be done. You won't believe your eyes.
So hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you.
You cannot live forever! Move! Get away from me! What happened here? You're asking for blood, you damn fool!
You do not want to fight.
Who did this? He's just guilty of it! I'll get him! Someone going to get
Praise be Salahadin! He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are...
No, you don't understand. understand. I have nothing.
Created by wicked men who seek dominion over your minds. Locked away, they might still be discovered. But once burned, these by false knowledge, created by wicked men who seek dominion over your minds. Locked away, they might still be discovered. But once burned, these texts can no longer do harm. Though our fathers dwelled in darkness and their fathers before them, it does not mean we must as well. This is our chance to begin anew. Let Chevalier lead you to revelation. Let him lead you to the light.
It's great to see you back so quickly and in one piece. I must return to my family, but before I leave, this is for you. I found a map showing where scholars are planning to burn books and other sources of knowledge. Please be careful, and let the future reunite us. I'll give your blessings to my family.
I beg of you, just a few coins, please. Sir, have any money? I need food. I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you. A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins. Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and
Go
sick and
pester
hungry.
someone else.
I need food. I'm so hungry. Just a little
false prophet of their lies. But then the way was made clear to Jubair. He saw what must be done, understood it fell to him, having learned the truth, to spread it. And as he was shown the way, so was I. And I will show you as well. Jubair sees things the way they truly are, sees the poison you carry in your hearts and minds. He works to cast it out. Remove all texts from your homes and schools. Give them to us. They must be destroyed.
Are you blind?
Could you spare a few coins? Oh, please don't leave!
Hey, hear me for that. Violence is not the answer, my child.
In this we agree, so speak and I may stay my blade. What is it your master intends? Why destroy all this knowledge?
We lay the stones to build a road upon which soon all men will travel. It leads to a better tomorrow.
That is not what I see.
Then you are blind. The words upon these parchments, they are poison. Jubair holds the cure. He'll free us from their lies.
It's nonsense you speak. You've lost your mind.
No, not lost, but found. I see the world for what it truly is. He has shown me so much. I am illuminated.
Fanatic is all you are, and dangerous for it.
Do what you must. It changes nothing. We are not afraid.
You should be.
There's a murderer loose.
God damn you! Leave me alone!
Fires of war consume the land.
What is that man doing?
Thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy, but I say this is an honor to die in service to God.
We found the
Fighting
place.
for what we
It's
believe
just
in.
as you described it.
I suspect he'll want to deal with this himself, and quickly. Best we say nothing to the others.
A wise course of action. Truth be told, I'll be happy when this business is done.
Soon, my friend, soon. Today should see the last of them put to torch. Boy, come here. You still have the letter I gave you?
Yes.
Go and deliver it then. You'll find the one it's meant for, inside the madrasa.
Praise be, Salahadin! He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all fighting for the world. Fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense.
Have any money?
It's a tragedy.
Have any money?
I wish to see him, to hear him speak.
It can be arranged, but we must be careful. There are still those who reject illumination. They would harm him.
Then they are ignorant and afraid.
You seem sincere, but how do I know I can trust you?
It hurts me to even hear you ask the question.
Very well. We gather each day in the madrasa. He comes to speak, and then leads us into the city, that we might cleanse it.
Could I join you then?
Understand that it is a difficult path we walk. Our work demands sacrifice.
I understand.
Then come and meet with us. Let us see how strong you really are.
No, you can't you spare something? Coin. All I ask is for a few coins.
Oh, against the will of God, it must be made to
Take that!
everywhere they rise.
There he is!
Suffering in their right. They say
Take that!
Something caught your eye?
Someone should stop him before he hurts himself.
What is
he doing? He looks like he's being chased by someone.
I don't understand what he's trying to accomplish.
What would cause him to run like that?
Careful now. Someone could have been hurt.
Something caught your eye?
Someone should stop him before he hurts himself.
Welcome. I have everything you'll ever need. Come on, come on.
Praise be, Salahadin! He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting.
It's the hero of Damas, Come in, stay a while. Tell me all about your adventures.
I'm afraid I don't have the time.
I see. Too important for me now.
It's not that.
No, of course not. How may I serve you then?
Al-Muallim has asked I take the life of the one they call Jubair.
Salahadin's chief scholar?
Yes. He's turned the other scholars of the city to his cause. Together they intend to work a great evil.
How?
They're collecting the city's knowledge, all its written words.
For what purpose?
To destroy them.
And where will this be done?
They move throughout the city, but first they meet at the Madrasa al-Qalasa. If I go there, I should find Jubair.
Excellent work as always, Altair. You can stop him before he has a chance to strike again.
With your permission, Rafiq.
Of course. You're free to begin whenever you are ready. Bring glory to the Brotherhood, Altair.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for.
All I ask is for a few
The
coins.
infidel king would see us all
Please,
wiped from
can't
the
you
world.
spare something?
Leave, peasant, before I make you. Leave, peasant, before I make you.
Infidel, you will die here! Kill him! لا تدعوا علي! أخاف عن الجري! لن تهرب!
Every single text in this city must be destroyed.
My friend, you must not do this. Much knowledge rests within these parchments, put there by our ancestors for good reason.
And what reason is this?
They are beacons, meant to guide us, to save us from the darkness that is ignorance.
No, these bits of paper are covered in lies. They poison your minds, and so long as they exist, you cannot hope to see the world the way it truly is.
How can you accuse these scrolls of being weapons? They are tools of learning.
You turn to them for answers and salvation. You rely more upon them than yourselves. This makes you weak and stupid. You trust in words, drops of ink. Do you ever stop to think of who put them there? Or why? No, you simply accept their words without question. And what if those words speak falsely? As they often do. This is dangerous.
You are wrong. These texts give the gift of knowledge. We need them.
You love your precious writings. You do anything for them?
Yes. Yes, of course.
Then join them! Any man who speaks as he is just as much a threat. Do any else among you wish to challenge me? Good! Your orders are simple enough. Go out into the city, collect any remaining writings and add them to the piles in the streets. When you're done, we'll send a cart to collect them, that they may be destroyed.
powers of these evil spirits before they control you!
For centuries, we've quietly acquiesced.
Leave now! I'll have your head!
You are doing the right thing. Let us cleanse your city of its poison.
I know you're hiding from me!
This is a righteous act, and from the flames shall... People of the mass, you are doing the right thing. Let us cleanse this city of its poisoned past. This is a righteous act, and from the flames shall be born a new era, one of truth and unity, governed by a singular wisdom.
After him, my disciples! You must not escape! You must be made to see the truth! Unbelievable! What are you doing me? All right, I see.
Why? Why have you done this?
Men must be free to do what they believe. It is not our right to punish one for thinking what they do, no matter how much we disagree.
Then what?
You of all people should know the answer. Educate them. Teach them right from wrong. It must be knowledge that frees them, not force.
They do not learn, fixed in their ways as they are. You are naive to think otherwise. It's an illness for which there is but one cure.
You're wrong, and that's why you must be put to rest.
Am I not unlike those precious books you seek to save? A source of knowledge with which you disagree, yet you're rather quick to steal my life.
A small sacrifice to save many. It is necessary.
Is it not ancient scrolls that inspire the Crusaders? That fill Salah ad-Din and his men with a sense of righteous fury? Their texts endanger others, bring death in their wake. I too was making a small sacrifice. It matters little now. Your deed is done, and so am I.
Don't let him get away! How about you turn around and...
Altair, tell me you've met with success.
Yes. Jubair's fires are extinguished. His life as well.
Excellent news. I had no doubt you'd succeed.
You should have seen it. The scholars followed him so readily. Wasn't just books they fed to fire either, but any man who opposed them.
Such ignorance breeds only evil. You've done a good thing this day.
As with my other targets, he believed he was doing the right thing, clearing a path to a better future.
Of course he would. Such is the landscape of a madman's mind.
The things I've seen these past few weeks, it's as if all the land has gone mad.
And this is why we fight to end the war, that sanity might return. The people are desperate for direction. It's easy for men like Jubair to prey on this and turn them towards evil. You should go, Altair. Return to Al-Mualim. Tell him what you saw. Let him know the good you've done this day.
Safety and peace, Rafiq.
Upon you as well.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one. You can use stealth kills to create a distraction.
Welcome home, child. What news?
Another of the named is put to rest.
Then it would appear your work is nearly complete and your status restored.
question, Master, if I may.
Ask, and I will answer.
Why these men, Jubayer and Sabrand?
Ah, don't you see? They paved the way for change. Ensure threats both old and new are not given cause to intervene.
To weaken them is to weaken our enemy. I suppose that makes sense.
Were these men to continue their work, our work would quickly be undone.
How is that? We've caused them much grief.
We strike at the arms, yes. But this is a hydra that you face, and it is quick to replace that which is severed.
Then we should lop off its head and be done with this.
Soon, soon. We are close. Only one more man stands between us and our ultimate goal.
I will return to my work. The sooner this last man dies, the sooner I might face our true enemy.
Before you go, I have a question for you.
Of course.
What is the truth?
We place faith in ourselves. We see the world the way it really is, and hope that one day all mankind might see the same.
What is the world, then?
An illusion. One which we can either submit to, as most do, or transcend.
What is it to transcend?
To recognize nothing is true and everything is permitted. That laws arise not from divinity but reason. I understand now that our creed does not command us to be free. It commands us to be wise.
Do you see now why the Templars are a threat?
Whereas we would dispel the illusion, they would use it to rule.
Yes. To reshape the world in an image more pleasing to them. That is why I sent you to steal their treasure. That is why I keep it locked away. And that is why you kill them. So long as even one survives, so too does their desire to create a new world order. Take your equipment. Seek out this last man. With his death, Robert de Sable will at last be vulnerable.
It will be done.
Safety and peace upon you, Altair.
What is he doing? Out of his mind.
What's all that so funny?
Use vigilantes you have freed to block your pursuit.
This place is restricted. Be gone!
I hear you're looking for information on Sibrand. Karm's found something you'd probably find useful. Best track him down if you want it.
You're a dead man! I'll fight you down! Lève-les-moi, si vous l'apercevez. Soyez vigilants. Assassin! Someone send for help! Ist des Teufels!
Il veut mourir? Soit.
Magst es noch nicht wissen, aber du...
Attrapez-le!
Tu me fais perdre mon temps.
Mourir! Il y a un assassin! Mourir! Soit! Maudit! Je veux savoir! Là-bas! Il ne doit pas... Hey!
Fool! What's he running from?
What a bargain!
Komm zurück! Komm zurück! Bewegt euch! Oder ich werde euch über den Haufen rennen! Bewegt euch nicht! Oder ich werde euch über den Haufen rennen! Ich konnte euch entlaufen! Ihr Narren! Wir werden alle sterben! Du wagst es, dich einzumischen!
Rapide.
Das ist nicht klug!
Safety and peace, brother. I've been looking everywhere for you. I stole this letter earlier today. Read it over. Hopefully it'll be of use.
You're somewhere you shouldn't be. Leave before you get hurt.
You tell him I said no. I won't have you damn soldiers poking about in my business.
Listen here, old man.
No, you listen to me. This is my property, not his. I don't care if Christ himself put the man in charge.
He isn't asking. It's in order.
That's rich. The man couldn't order his way out of a burlap sack. I've seen the mess he's made of the docks. I won't let him ruin mine.
Just read the letter. You'll see his terms are quite generous.
I grow tired of this. Look, I'll consider what he has to offer, but I doubt it'll change my mind. Now go on, get out of here.
Taker Port is now under the jurisdiction of Master. You'll regret that! Made a grave mistake. All docked vessels must be cleared of crew and cargo. Captains are to present themselves to a representative from the Teutonic Order for reassignment. Any attempt to maintain possession of a claimed vessel will be punished severely. Fight you one. Always frightened to be the time. You crossed the wrong line. You shouldn't have done that. Good Lord, don't make me laugh. Always frightened to be the time. I'm supposed to be afraid of you? I can kill you with my eyes closed. It's not my fault. I'm only following orders. If you want your ship back, speak with the court.
That's not what I'm after.
Then what?
Sabran's claimed near 100 ships. For what purpose?
A blockade. They're to sail for open water and establish a perimeter.
For what? Does Salah ad-Din intend to strike from sea?
No, it's not he we defend against, but ships from home, to deny Richard more troops.
Why would one of Richard's own want to see him weakened in this way?
I don't know. Ask Sabran. They're his orders. I'm just meant to carry them out. Now, please, let me go. I've told you all I know.
I'm sorry. I cannot risk you telling him I'm here.
Si vous l'apercevez, ne le laissez pas s'enfuir.
Abschau! Dann verkrieche dich halt wie eine Ratte!
I beg of you, just a few points, please!
Did they let you into the city, or did you fight your way in? Oh, perhaps I should be more respectful, as I myself now require your help. I spent too much time in the harbor brothel last night, and insulted a Teutonic knight's wife, or so I am told. Now there is a group of them after me. Could you give me a hand or a blade? If you return before I leave the city, I will give you the benefit of my wisdom.
What's he doing?
Stop him! He's a murderer! Just give up! What are you doing? Lass ihn nicht entkommen! Mir, du Narr! Kann nicht liegen! This will not be difficult to solve! This won't be too hard! Deine Strafe nicht entkommen! Mercy, I beg of you, please! What? Who's done this? Tell me! What happened?
I wonder what happened.
In die Rache Gottes! I know you're here somewhere! Schieß dich zu! Standing off the assassin! You're all dead men! I know you're here somewhere! An assassin! Kill him! I saw what you did and you won't get away with it.
Please, sir, have any money? The family's sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins?
Waste of my time!
You are a lucky man. You are alive, and I am still in Akka. Here is what I have to tell you. The only thing more dangerous than a drunken sailor is one who is also angry. I know it does not seem like much, but with your wisdom, I am sure it will help.
Will this never end?
Please be more going like that.
Good! There's a thief here! He wanted to kill me! I should kill you where you stand!
You! Yes, you! I recognize those robes. Stay your blade, I mean you no harm. It's your help I need. I've crossed the man, and now he seeks my life. The details are unimportant. Just know that he deserved it. See me safely to the city gates, and I'll make it worth your while.
A few coins, all I ask for. A few coins.
Vermin like you would be disposed of! Need someone should end this. I will make you bleed! I'll cut you down! Get run! Get out of the way! Keep your sword, now!
Please, sir, have any
Tu es
money?
malin,
I beg of
mais ça ne te
you, sir,
sauvera
I
pas.
beg of you, just
Je t'attendrai.
please. A few coins, all I ask
Excellent. I should be safe now. Ah, yes, the reward I promised. Here you are. This map has served me well in the past. Hopefully, it will do the same for you.
I beg of you, just a few coins, please! The family's thinking of dying. Could you spare a few coins?
It's getting worse.
His paranoia knows no bounds.
He's doubled our shifts. No one sleeps.
Wasn't so bad till he decided to make the port his home.
He's planning something at sea. That's why he came here.
Planning what?
What's the meaning of this? The two of you off in a corner, whispering, plotting?
Nothing of the sort. We were only...
Only what? What secrets are you keeping?
You misunderstand.
Damned assassins, they're probably here right now, watching us. Do you find this amusing? Do you? Pull off while you can! Double the patrols.
Which ones?
All of them!
But we don't have the men.
Find them! Recall our knights from the field if you must.
A few coins, all right. A few coins. The family's thinking of dying.
Alte Teure, Augen offen! Wird bestimmt wiederkommen!
Someone tell me why he's doing that.
Did you see that? Watches over you. It is
I beg of you, just a few coins, please! I wonder where he's off to.
Stand firm. Do not give up. Without our
reason for his nonsense?
Richard and his men cannot hope to free the Holy Land. We must do all we can to aid them in their cause. Provide aid to the wounded. Pray for those who sacrifice.
Greetings, Altair. What news?
Al-Muallim has named another. Calls himself Sabrand.
I am familiar with the man. Newly appointed leader of the Knights Teutonic, he resides in the Venetian Quarter and runs Akka's port.
Yes, I've learned as much, and more.
Continue then.
Sabrand is said to be consumed by fear, driven mad by the knowledge that his death approaches. He has sealed the docks district, and now hides within waiting for his ship to arrive.
This will make things dangerous. I wonder how it is he learned of your mission.
The men I've killed, they are all connected. Al-Muallim warned me that word of my deeds has spread among them.
Be on your guard, Altair. Altair.
Yes, Rafiq.
I owe you an apology.
For what?
For doubting your dedication to our cause.
No, it was I who erred. I believed myself above the creed. You owe me nothing.
As you wish, my friend. Go in safety.
Fast forward in memory to a more recent one.
I'll hunt you down! See that? You're paying their way! They've got out there! Gonna get hurt? Il va droit dans une passe! Attrapez-le! supposed to be
Dreckiger Feigling! Da ist er! Gebietet ihm Einhalt! Komm zurück!
You are mistaken, Master Sibrand. I would never propose violence against any man, and most certainly not against you.
So you say, and yet no one here will vouch for you. What am I to make of this?
I live a simple life, my lord, as do all men of the cloth. It is not for us to call attention to ourselves.
Perhaps. Or perhaps they do not know you because you are not a man of God, but an assassin!
Never!
You wear the same robes.
If they cover themselves as we do, it is only to instill uncertainty and fear. You must not give in.
Are you calling me a coward? Challenging my authority? Are you perhaps hoping to turn my own knights against me?
No. I don't understand why you're doing this to me. I've done nothing wrong.
I don't recall accusing you of any wrongdoing, which makes your outburst rather odd. Is it the presence of guilt that compels a confession?
But I confess nothing.
Ah, defiant to the very end.
What do you mean?
William and Garnier were too confident, and they paid for this with their lives. I won't make the same mistake. If you truly are a man of God, then surely the Creator will provide for you. Let him stay my hand.
You've gone mad. Will none of you come forward to stop this? He is clearly poisoned by his own fear, compelled to see enemies where none exist.
Seems the people share my concern. What I do for Acre! Stay vigilant, men. Report any suspicious activity to the guard. I doubt we've seen the last of these assassins. Persistent bastards. Now get back to work. Was willst du? Bewegung! Your life ends now! I'm far better than you'll ever be! You'll be dead soon! It's mine!
Tu n'as rien à faire ici. Fiche-moi le camp.
Bewegung! Attrapez-le! Erblich! Haltet eure Augen offen! Er wird bestimmt wiederkommen! Tot dem Stop him! Komm zurück! Du bist mein! Er ist ein toter Mann! Assassins! Bewegt euch! Über den Haufen rennen! No, you'll not pass me! Here we Don't do this.
You are afraid.
Of course I am afraid.
But you'll be safe now, held in the arms of your god.
Have my brothers taught you nothing? I know what waits for me. For all of us.
If not your god, then what?
Nothing. Nothing waits. And that is what I fear.
You don't believe.
How could I, given what I know? What I've seen? Our treasure was the proof.
Proof of what?
That this life is all we have.
Linger a while longer then, and tell me of the part you were to play.
A blockade by sea. To keep the fool kings and queens from sending reinforcements. Once we...
Conquered the Holy Land?
Freed it, you fool. From the tyranny of faith.
Freedom? You worked to overthrow cities, control men's minds, murdered any who spoke against you.
I followed my orders, believing in my cause. Same as you.
Altair, you've caused quite a stir.
I've done as requested. Sabran's life is ended.
So it is. So it is. You should ride for Masyaf and inform Al-Mualim of your success.
Yes. I should return and speak to him. Of this and other things.
Is everything all right, my friend? You seem distant.
It's nothing, Rafiq. Just a lot on my mind.
Talk to me then. Let me help.
I need to make sense of this myself first. But thank you for the offer.
It is the men you kill, isn't it? You feel something for them.
How?
Ah, my friend. You are not meant to enjoy these grim tasks. Regret, uncertainty, sympathy. This is to be expected.
I should not fear these feelings.
You should embrace them. They are what keep you human.
What if I'm wrong? What if these men are not meant to die? What if they mean well? Misguided, perhaps, but pure in motive.
I am but a Rafiq, Altair, and such things are beyond me. Perhaps Al-Mualim can help you to make sense of it.
Yes, perhaps. Thank you, Rafiq.
It is my pleasure to have served with one as skilled as you.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.